absolute career arc iron law for every single new woke feminist activist actress in Hollywood. Number one, land a DEI role that you are not pretty enough or talented enough to fill. Hopefully a race swap or even a gender swap like here. 2, isolate your audience. Ensure that your platform is not used to promote the movie that a studio spent hundreds of millions of dollars on, but instead make sure that the paying customers that might want to go see that movie, because who doesn't love the original Snow White, doesn't go see that movie because you tell them not to go.
Our rights are on the line, folks. Our reproductive rights. Come on. Go vote blue. And if you disagree with this sentiment, just hit the unfollow button. I don't need your business.
Okay, she said, I don't need your business, and then she gives a thumbs up. So nobody went because we believed her, and we did hit the unfollow button, and Snow White was a flop. Disney shut down all their other live action productions because of this. It lost $170 million. It destroyed the careers of Rachel Zegler, I guess, if you could really call it that. And Rachel Zegler ended up watching the movie completely alone in a theater by herself while cackling and cheering for herself. Can you imagine doing that? No, again, notice the theater's empty. The theater's completely, there's not a single other person there. They're able to throw all their coats and all their crap like in all the other empty chairs beside them. She's the only person that she films it. You can see here in the theater. There's not another head. There's no other people. She's alone. She's alone. There's no one there. What a flex. And it's happening again. Supergirl is going to flop, as Supergirl actress decided to kick off the press tour by attacking Christian dads and telling Christian dads to not take their daughters to go see Supergirl. Who's making these casting decisions? Who is this? What is this supposed to be? The barista in any Midwest town at the local coffee shop is more attractive than Supergirl. Who does this kind of stuff? Great plan. This is the first plan. Okay, so mock Christians. Supergirl actress Millie Alcock, whoever the hell that is. Nobody knows who that is. Pushes back against her online critics, saying that the people who are attacking her often says dad of 4 Christian. Yep. That would describe me, actually. I'm a father of 4. It's Father's Day, and I'm a Christian. And instead of trying to have those people buy tickets to your trash movie, you attack them. And now she's gone a step further, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Millie Alcock has decided to fully announce that Superwoman is gay. Do you understand that this is where fatigue comes from? All the alphabet people, all the BLM activists, every dreamer is like asking, well, why do we have no more institutional support from anyone? It's because of fatigue. You overplayed your hand. People are sick of Snow White being black or Guatemalan or whatever. They're sick of the Dutch mermaid tale from Dutch sailors, because the Dutch in Netherlands, they sailed around the world so they would tell sea shanties and tales about mermaids. They're sick of her being black. They're sick of the forced DEI, forced racism, effectively, against white people. They're sick of the forced alphabet mafia agenda that is here to turn every single legacy character gay. Gay people make up like 1% of the population. Okay. Why is that then represented in like 50%, 100% of comic book characters are now gay? I wonder what population gay people make up of Hollywood writers. Go look at The Acolyte, where every single character in that failed Star Wars streaming treatment is gay. What are the odds of that exactly? We know what you're doing. We know what's happening. We know what this is. And this is really embarrassing. So Supergirl actress reveals that she believes that Supergirl would identify as an alphabet because she'd go both ways. Oh my. She'd go both ways. Molly Supergirl never gets a call back from either men or women. Nobody likes the insufferable Supergirl star Millie Alcock claims the film is beautiful because it's not centered around a man. And she would probably go both ways. How to destroy your film. How to destroy your $100 million film. How to kill Supergirl in one step. Here we go.
Discussion online about Kara's queerness in the comics. Was that something that you explored when you were preparing for the role?
It wasn't, but in honor of Pride Month, as I'm getting all these questions, I don't know. I think that what makes this film so beautiful is that it's not centered around a man. It's not centered around love at all, exactly. If anything. Yeah. But we'll see. I don't really know, but I don't know. I don't know.
It's great.
She'd probably go both ways.
Discussion online.
I just really want to thank these little activist reporters for like asking these questions and pressuring these Hollywood stars to humiliate themselves like this. Like if it wasn't for the activist reporter corps in Hollywood, we'd never get the actual answer from these actors and actresses. So because they asked these pressing questions, and because these actors and actresses, their entire lives
in the comics
are about capitulation and approval of the people who are right in front of me. They're so vapid. They're so pretentious. They desire more than anything else to be loved and beloved. They're going to just appeal to whatever's right in front of them. And so if you have a gay reporter asking a gay question about your maybe not gay character, she just makes the character gay. She says the character is bi, thus proving what she always thought and how actually non-serious she takes all of this. Pride Month and Hollywood immediately start pushing the agenda. Millie Alcock says the Supergirl would probably go both ways. They're queering childhood heroes in real time and calling it beautiful. It's not going to work. It's 2026. People have so much fatigue over this. She insulted men, Christian dads, dismissed romance, and says her Supergirl is bisexual. Family fun is back. It's going to bomb. It's going to bomb. Early box office projections for Supergirl are disastrous. Tracking data shows concerning box office ahead of June opening. Superhero will go both ways when asked if character is queer. Again, who decided this? Also, again, I saw this comment online. If her skin is bulletproof, then how'd she pierce her ears? Who said this is Supergirl? Well, James Gunn. Very bad look. Very bad look. What a weakling, right? She looks like a meth addict that you would find on Skid Row. Or like the bar right before Skid Row. Who makes these decisions? It's terrible. Definitely looking at a $47 million opening. This would mean that they're going to lose hundreds of millions of dollars on this. And because of her activism, like now because she chooses to do things like this, now you make it so that none of us are going to go. Like you're now going to get people hate not to go see the movie. It used to just be us not wanting to go see the movie. What is this trash? That's her sitting there doing a spray paint. She's not even good at that. Like, not even that was entertaining or interesting at all. Supergirl is going to lose tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions at the box office, correct? And the guy that predicted all of it is the actual Superman, Dean Cain, who on our show trashed this actress for doing exactly this, taking an iconic, uplifting superhero character, maybe the defining superhero character, and politicizing it. It's a sickening stunt. Here's Dean Cain. And so here is the cultural Superman question of the moment, which is Supergirl. And we have Millie Alcock saying that she doesn't want Christian dads to go see Supergirl and attacking them for attacking her online. I don't think anybody actually cares at all. But it is like totally irrelevant. Nonetheless, she's popping off and blaming the audience and attacking Christians. Supergirl is set to flop. We'll see the numbers upon its release. It'll be released, I think, in a week. But not great branding, right? For Truth, Justice, and the American Way.
Well, DC Comics let that lapse. So Truth, Justice, and the American Way is no longer a thing. They said Truth, Justice, and a Better Tomorrow. So I use Truth, Justice, and the American Way at every opportunity I can. It's interesting because I didn't know her name. And after hearing what you just had to say, I really have no desire to know her name because as a Christian dad, sorry, I don't understand that at all. It blows my mind up. But this reminds me of Snow White, Rachel, whatever her name is. Why do you want to
Ziegler.
kill your franchise by being a jerk and saying some awful stuff and alienating a huge portion of your potential audience? When you do a movie like this and you go out on the press runs, you usually have whole, media training and discussing what you're going to talk about. I can't believe that's something that they came up with. If it is, they're absolute boneheads. I looked at the trailer of the thing and it just looked like what's the gen now? Are they Gen X? What? No, we're X. I'm X.
Yeah, Gen Alpha. Gen Alpha and Gen Z.
Gen Alpha. If that's Gen Alpha, you all are in trouble because that just seems like a petulant kid who's angry at. I don't even know. I had no interest in watching it. Melissa Benoist, when she played it with her smile and her aura about her, that seemed great. I wanted to watch her, and I was on that show. But this doesn't seem like anything that is exciting for me. I think it will probably tank monumentally because she's alienating audiences and saying stuff that I don't understand that. Why would you attack? I don't get why she would be doing that or attacking Christian fathers. It doesn't make sense to me, but that's not going to work in the long run.
Wouldn't you want, again, you're a dad, I'm a dad. Isn't that the target audience? Is parents go with their children? Isn't that how you increase ticket sales? Isn't that the goal? The family goes to the movies. That's why children's movies make so much. It's why Zootopia makes $1 billion, right? Parents are bringing their children. So to attack parents, particularly Christian dad, the only people having children are Christian dads primarily. It seems insane, Dean. Suicidal, actually, for the industry. Seems suicidal.
Yeah, let's go to Gad's dad, and it's suicidal empathy. It's you're so woke that you're going to alienate everybody, and your film's going to tank. But Hollywood's a numbers game. If they're not making money, then you're gonna be adios. You're gonna be Stephen Colbert. You're losing $40 million a year. It doesn't last because at the end of the day, Hollywood is a business. So. If James Gunn and Peter Safran, who've been running the new DCU group with the last Superman movie and the Supergirl here, if they want to run that into the ground, by all means, guys. But it's unfortunate they've run Star Wars into the ground. We'll see what else they can ruin.